think you would say that, on the whole, in that first half, Arsenal were the better side. And if you were looking at the best Arsenal players, Danny Welbeck, lots of energy, but Alexandre Lacazette, he looks made for this league, doesn't he?
I think he was the bright spark. I think if you're an Arsenal fan, I think sharp, good movement. I like the way he plays central. He played right up against David Luiz, and if you're going to score as many goals as he's been scoring in France, if he wants to do that here, you need to be around the box in the right areas, and he was a threat to David Luiz and behind the Chelsea back three a lot of times. And
you like the way that he went deep to pick up the ball for the chance when he hit the post,
I think they've got to get him on the ball more, but he's actually ended up going deep to get this ball. He lays the ball off lovely here, and he doesn't watch and admire what he gets on his bike here. And again, deep in behind that back three of Chelsea, so he's faced up for the first time. Lovely way to pass, gets it back, and there he is. He's got great feet, and he's just a little bit unlucky that he can't just get round it and whip it into that bottom corner.
I think it helps with a player like Lacazette, who is going to come short as well, to have the likes of Welbeck and Iwobi running in behind and trying to break the line with runs without the ball.
OK, now, Bobby Madley had a decision to make, didn't he? He decided to put Willian for what he perceived to be a dive. We've all taken a look at this, and obviously Bobby Madley doesn't have the benefit of all of this. But when you keep on looking at this again and again, we believe there's an angle that shows that perhaps there was just a tiny bit of contact on Willian.
Yeah, we're very lucky up here in the studio to have 3-4 looks at it from all kinds of different angles. At the time, you are thinking it's a dive, and you're thinking, you know, the referee's got the decision right. But there is a little clip, but for me, still not enough to be a penalty.
Even though there's contact?
Yeah, I mean, it's not, it shows how difficult it is, doesn't it? As I said, we get so many angles there, but tiny contact at the pace he's moving there, he goes down, and it looks a bit suspect, but certainly not enough there for a penalty.
At what point do we say that there was contact inside the box, but it's not a penalty, Mark? Because there were people at home, particularly Chelsea fans watching this, saying, well, if there's contact, there's a penalty.
No, not necessarily. There's clearly, after watching 5 replays, I can now see some contact, and it's unlucky that, you know, the pace of the player going forward, that the slightest little bit of contact made him trip himself up. But this is the difficulty about refereeing, that he gets one look at it and he gets the chance, but there's the contact now on the knee, accidental touch by the defender, or the attacker on the defender. And this is what's the most important. The referee only gets one view, and he sees a delayed reaction, and that's why he's cautioned for simulation.
We can understand that he's been cautioned for simulation, but you can understand from Willian's point of view, he's been touched. He's then hit his own foot, and he's saying to the referee, pleading with the referee, hang on a minute, there was a touch there. It wasn't a simulation. So does he now get that yellow card taken back out?
No.
I mean, when they go and see on a Monday morning? No, but they should do. Yeah. Because he's actually been cautioned for almost cheating the referee. And he wasn't cheating the referee.
No, but referees always make decisions on the field of play. You can't rewrite every rule, every decision that gets made by a ref during a game.
If you're going to bring a rule in like a simulation, it's quite... If you've been touched when you were playing, and you're saying, I've been touched here, but you're calling me a cheat. I didn't cheat. That should be taken away from him, surely.
To be fair, though, Bobby Madley might have seen the touch and just thought it wasn't enough to go down, so still thinks he's simulating.
Yeah. OK, well, there you go. We carry on discussing these things. Who says that technology is going to clear up debates in football? I don't think so. As for this man, 37 goals last season for Lyon. He almost got one today. He's looked really good in the first half. Arsenal have been decent as well. Second half next.